What's the next hill?
And now this is where it gets a little bit tense. Cammy knows they're coming for him as well, holds it.
Good hold.
Managed to find that first kill as well. He knows more players are pouring their way towards his position. Cammy versus Kenny, and Cammy will find another. We've been talking about Cammy in this last stage playing better, but Røkkr not finding the results. Can this happen for them on land?
Oh, and Afro could win that. Cuts off the transition through mid-map, but now with the position that Cammy has brought up, he will be locking down that backside. The spawns are probably going to come in towards the back now, though, as he does go down. Thieves starting to force the issue through the front of the map here. Can they find a breakthrough? Banson attached, though, locking it down. It's only Octane towards the back. It's a 4-man wipe for Røkkr. They're going to take the lead for the first time.
Røkkr finally finding form in this game. There's still pressure coming through. A split, a pinch here for LA Thieves. Bad has to shoot every single direction. It's no good. Thieves will take this one back away from them. For Røkkr, it's back to P1 and P2, hoping to lock it down.
Big kill coming in from attached. Kenny was looking for the flip over towards P2. And as soon as Octane finds that kill towards the back, it just spells trouble for the side of Røkkr. And they left Bansol alone there, and the rest of them die in P1 at the same time. It's worst case, worst scenario. For the side of Minnesota Røkkr, you can already see Afro trying to find a route through with 13 seconds left to go. Thieves trying to keep Røkkr back over towards the tin side. But keep an eye on Afro. Kill starting to come in through the mid-map for Røkkr as well.
Now, at the moment, LA Thieves are figuring out their spawns, and if
Spawn
anybody
out,
has gone towards the back, that's exactly what they now know. Afro is behind. The rest of Røkkr need to find some kills to help him out. He cannot do this by himself. He finds the first, though, will eventually fall to Draza. Røkkr have got bodies here as well, but Thieves will have the spawn.
Still here now, if you're Røkkr, you've got to be aware which way are they coming from. That's the information gained as Draza starts firing shots up on the back of the spawn. Attach will take a couple as well. But still, it was Røkkr in control of the point. Envoy finds a way through. Now Attach is going to commit as the spawn's towards the back now for Røkkr. This one's a little bit messy, but it's looking like Minnesota coming out on top. 30 seconds left to go here at P2. Minnesota coming out on top. 30 seconds left to go here at P2. It's good time on the board.
And they've got a few kills here for Thieves. They're going for this one again. They are not laying down and taking it. Kenny flying in against it. He has to find the player towards the back. He's getting time himself. Nades coming through at the same time. They will eventually challenge him, but nothing's happening as Thieves are here in numbers. Eventually, Røkkr put bodies in the point, but it has been earned in blood as Draza ends up getting in as well. This game is still incredibly tight as we head towards P3.
And the reason Afro having a game so far, it's a 4-man wipe. It's only Draza towards the back, you can find one. And he will keep the pressure and the spawns here from Thieves. Røkkr now about to break 200. 30 seconds left to go here over towards P5.
Kenny got a perfect spawn out as well, and it's going to cost Attach his life. The pitch is coming through. They're trying to hold it down. Banson, Cammy in the hill are currently holding off the Thieves. Only Draza going to be left. He's wondering where his teammates went. There's a big dive into the water, but Røkkr holds. But it is not the end of this hill that matters. It is P1. It is.
Now, what would a cruise missile do towards the end of this game? He's not far away. Looking for a kill to help his team on this transition over towards P1. Oh, you sneaky little fish, Afro. Can he find the kill? Yes, he can. There's number 5. The rest of Røkkr now on the way. We're in limbo just a little bit. As you can see, Cammy looking for the rotation over towards P2. The rest of Røkkr are there as well. Big fights going on this rotation over towards P2, which are going to be won by Thieves. They break 235 left to go on P1, and they're looking at going to be won by Thieves. They break 235 left to go on P1, and they're looking at P2 to be theirs as well.
You still see the fights going down. Røkkr have been rebuffed from P2. They now need to get the time on the P1. They can no longer win it on P1. This will come down to P2 at the very least. Afro trying to find his way forward, but it has been read by Thieves as they fill the kill feed. The spawns have gone towards the back. Cammy is here. They are into P2, but just the rest of them to the end.
Oh, they get them both at the back as well. They overcommit for it. Here come the rest of Røkkr on the transition. It's 3 dead for the side of Thieves. Røkkr find a way somehow, some way. The COD gods on their side. And now, can they lock down Dome? Can they lock down P2 and find a win in map number 1?
Here come the Thieves. Attached to the back, trying to hold it down. Octane's already found him. Back to the front. Draza's going to be there as well. Octane for reinforcing. Draza finds another. Back's waiting for Octane. He slides through. Kenny and Envoy. They've got the kills.
It is slowly but surely slipping out of their hands. Kenny will find the kills in the mid-map of Røkkr. You really have to go now.
And only one hope remains. And down he falls. Cammy has gone. Røkkr are not there. Thieves have broken them once again. And the loss streak for Røkkr continues as Thieves find their first map of the major. And it was hard fought with blood.
All-time CDL record 11 spree of losses in Search and Destroy. Can they do something here? Well, it's a first blood for Afro. He can be influential for this squad. Typically does put up good numbers when it does come down to Hotel. Has struggled against Thieves. Not struggling here, though. Some decent control for the defensive side. But the bomb's going to the other side. But Kami says, yeah, well, no problem. I'm in kitchen, I'm cooking, and there's two.
And Thieves thought they got away with it. They're like, all right, we'll take B control then completely. Kami finds two against them. And Octane, after a donut yesterday.
Shout out the headshot multiplier. Bomb going down here for the side of Minnesota Røkkr. Can they back down? Can they get out? Looking that way, so it's going to have to be a retake for Thieves. Bant's in a dangerous position. Is he going to be able to get away? The answer is no. 4v2.
The upset attach was able to kill it as well, and now just Kami left alive. A 1 versus 4 bomb down. But surely there's no way through for him. Gonna find Kenny, finds the first, still alive somehow. Second play comes to Chow. Kami gets it as well. Oh, and Envoy is there. They do not make the mistake. They do not allow him.
The attacking team, get somebody in there. You can play your life so well. Two-piece, good search and destroy so far. Clean rounds for both two teams, it has to be said.
Attach with the sniper this time around. No information, no views, just been tagged up and trying to stay alive. Draza will find the first blood. Afro gets it back on the Kenny. A 3v3. The players are all stacked around the site. And Octane's going to take a hit mark. And Draza finds a kill as well. Nothing going for Rokkr. Banks will get it back to 2 versus 2, but runs into Envoy. Attach now looking for him as well. It's chaos in the bedroom. But LA Thieves are on top.
Attach now, what can he get done? Nothing there, the chaotic bedroom play. And now looking up to the side.
A little bit of breathing room.
The transition from Rokkr is already happening. Draza, you need to stay alive if you can. The fact that he can stay alive gives the information over towards the side of Rokkr, who've managed to get aggressive themselves. Bance has just ran at him, bombed it down. And Boy will find one towards the back. It's now a 2 versus 2. Make that a 1 versus 2.
And they have to wait for Benjamin Bance. Can he bring this tide back here as well, but caught with the knife out. They figured it out themselves, they read him. And that'll be a defuse. Feeling good about it. Obviously, if you cast your mind back to yesterday, the S&D did not go well for them. Today, already much better. Rokkr be looking to bring this back now because 4-3 and 5-2 are a much different scoreline, but the first one will go towards them. The
Draza
through!
Oh my God!
Finds the third! Rokkr were hoping for a miracle, but they found a Draza instead, and Kami outnumbered. Is he outgunned? He is! It's 5-2 now for Thieves.
You've got a tall task on your hands. Can find one. We'll find the stone. Will get out as well. Here come the reinforcements. Kami will find one on transition. It's 3 versus 3.
Thieves stacking the point here now as well. Envoy again. The double chow coming in from Rokkr, and he's only going to find one. It goes back down towards him. Kenny will get that now. And Afro, the last player for Rokkr, has to clutch up to keep them in this S&D, or they will set a new CDL record for the longest losing streak.
22 seconds to go. Can he find the 1 versus 2? Here they come. Octane on his way! And that's another map for the side of Thieves. Putting the
Thieves.
And for the side of Rokkr, you've got Kami inside of Jules, so you know where they're coming from. Kami seems to know where they are now as well. 2 kills for him. Keeps that pressure on for Rokkr. Still a lot of potential for this round to go in their favor. Thieves trying to lock it down as best as they possibly can. Vance with one towards the back. The reinforcements are there for Thieves. But that capture zone going up now for the side of Afro. Snaking in towards the restaurant. Here come Thieves, one more break opportunity.
They're in a good position, they're going to be behind. Draza's going to find out Bance will get that one back as well. And Bance finds 2 more for them. That's a full wipe. That's going to be the round. It's a stack from Rokkr. The lives 18-6, the tick 6-0. But Rokkr find the offense.
Really, it's about to slow Thieves down. But still the pressure towards the back spawn. But the pressure for Rokkr in the right places as well. Kenny with a kill towards the back.
Huge kill for Kenny. Kami posted up as well. Sees him, waits for him. He needs to stay alive here. Gonna find the first one on a Kenny, an easy kill for him as well. Rokkr find it, only 6 lives left for LA.
And Thieves actually spawned up towards the bedroom side, so maybe Afro pushed over towards the other side of the map just a little bit too much. 5 spree for him is once again going to be the get out of jail free card over towards the bedroom side, but here comes the stun check. It doesn't even hit him. Kenny doesn't know he's there. The rest of the squad on the way. Afro trying to stay alive. Draza will deal with him. Here comes the pressure from Thieves. 20 seconds to go.
They're back onto it as well, and I'll tell you something, Rokkr never actually cleared off this B tick completely. That second one's going to be through. It's a trade both sides as well. There are no lives remaining here for LA, but they might not need him. Afro has to stay alive, and he falls. There's no one around. Røkkr have thrown this one away, and now they will have dreamt that they would have cleaned it earlier on just to give it through. And those kills are all in the right position. They're back towards B.
Yeah, it's a spawn into bottom bedroom because Thieves find a push over towards kitchen. You find the kills in bedroom, you get control at B. Thieves fumbling this one just a little bit. Control was all but theirs. And now all of a sudden Octane's the only one really in a good position to do something about this, but you can see Envoy towards the bedroom side, and behind you boys, here's another one following up. Afro's the only one who can answer what Envoy is doing right now. 3 spree for him, they shut him down. It's a solid defense, wakes up.
And that's a huge kill for them as well. It's going to take time now for Minnesota to get back in a position to challenge B.
And they're trying to get through the mid-map here. Push over towards Kenny, he will be dealt with as well. Not having the best of times, neither is Draza, but they are somehow, someway still controlling this round. There's 3 dead, there's 4 dead. Thieves now pushing the issue. 9 lives remaining for the side of Røkkr. Draza guns Afro on the respawn. It's looking like a defensive hold for one of the teams who are looking down the back spawn. But Kami needs to stay alive in bedroom here. Thieves putting the pressure on once again.
For Thieves, if they find the right kill, it could all be over. Envoy finds Banspers the wrong side of the map. He'll spawn back up towards the back as well. The rest of Thieves getting in a position, looking for the pinch. Everything is going slow on this map as they find it. Envoy finds the first down, and it's got a little bit of a trade going through.
He's read it, he's read it. So well, oh, Kami nearly kills him, but Draza will find the second. And now here comes the pressure from Thieves. They're starting to fly towards the B side. Envoy cannot find anything. The rest of Røkkr, backs against the wall. One-dimensional push. You're gonna find something, and it's not your teammates.
Well, Draza, he's going to be the person that may shut this one down, and he does! And they're stacking, and B is rocketing forward, and Minnesota are not close. The trophies are banging, and everything is going at this point, and LA Thieves got Røkkr out of the major. 2 majors in a row, but this time it's top 12 for Minnesota, and glory for Thieves.
Right. Well, let's start yesterday, right? Like, not the matchup you probably wanted round 1, not the way you thought it was going to go, but you know, you had Slasher flipping you guys off across the stage. Did that like give a little bit of fire coming into today, or sort of just business as usual?
Unfortunately, it's business as usual being in loser bracket round 1. But I mean, Austin, he talked his shit deservedly, so we got absolutely curb stomped yesterday. So I can't fuck the guy. You know, we've got both of our teams going back and forth.
Yes,
they got the better of us, and you know what he said was kind of just.
Yeah, both sides have had their fair share of trash talk. All right, so you know you've said it multiple times. Losers bracket, here we are again. Last event, you were able to make that run all the way to the final. What's it going to take to do that again?
We just got to get hot at the right time. Thankfully, Minnesota didn't really try that much. And
all right.
Listen, I'm sorry. We just got to catch fire, man. That's all losers bracket is.
Well, how important now coming into the series today? I know you handle business, but like that. You had to dig deep, kind of pull up a comeback. You needed a big break to get the W. Was that pretty crucial in kind of getting things reset today?
Yeah, just trying to get into the rhythm. Yesterday, the reps really didn't do anything for us. Like I said, the series is about 4 minutes long. So we didn't really get a chance to get into our own. So, yeah, thankfully, we started out map 1 with a nice break and took it from there.
All right, brother. Well, hey, good luck. Excited to watch you guys the rest of the way. We'll see if you can do it again.
Let's go. Thank you.